Welcome back, and today is day 9 on the programme. And the category today is personal responsibility. And the title of today is Become Clock Aware. Right, so today is as much for you as it is for your child, because I'm sure you're well aware they're picking up from you all the time. They're learning from you. They're watching you. You are their role model. So I'm going to give you a nice simple keyword today. And yes, it's time. And basically, I want you to become very aware of time in your house and with what you say and what you do around your child. So the very first thing is, do they have a clock in their bedroom? And what is the clock like? Now, don't have anything with Roman numerals. That's too confusing for them. And don't have digital time. I want you to have a nice simple clock with the numbers going around and a second hand going around and no distractions on it, no Winnie the Pooh on it or anything on it, just really simple. And I would like that in the bedroom. So make sure it's not something that ticks out aloud, because that could be disturbing if you have a highly sensitive child, right? So that's really good. And I want you to talk about time with them. Yes? Bring up the subject in a conversation. Do they have a watch? And keep asking them the time. Yeah? Not over the top, but generally throughout the day, what's the time? Try and get them to have a watch, and you can ask them the time, and hopefully they'll relay it back to you eventually. Okay. So you could even say, what time is that program on? And they could say, it's 7 o'clock. It's just getting them used to the subject of time. Okay. Now, the next thing I want you to focus on is yourself. Now, I want you to think about in your house where you have clocks. Well, do you have any? To begin with, you'd be surprised. Some houses I've gone into, they don't have a clock anywhere. And they're saying, my child has a real problem with learning how to tell the time. Really? Well, where are your clocks? Yeah, do they have a watch? Yeah? Okay, so now I want you to go to where the clocks are in your house, and are they on time? Now, this is something I have seen over the years. As I've mentioned to you before, I've gone into many houses doing Feng Shui, and I tend to find people who are stuck in the past, or people who have a problem with being on time, they tend to have clocks in their house that maybe have stopped and they haven't got a battery to put in the clock. Yes? I remember a little while ago, I was in one property and they had on the mantelpiece 3 clocks that had stopped. I kid you not. I mean, how crazy is that? Who would have 3 clocks that have stopped on the mantelpiece? I'm telling you, I've seen all sorts over the years, and I've learned from all those things, and I've watched what's happening in the lives of the people. Well, actually, many of them have come to me because they are stuck. They're stuck and they don't have a prosperous life or a happy life, and they come to me to check in the house and what they could do to make changes. Yeah. Okay, so I want you to go around the house, check your clocks, check they're all working, and check that they are on time. Okay, now The other thing as well, I just wanted to add this little thing, is you'd be surprised how much clarity that you can bring into your life if you start to value time. Yeah. Now that could mean you planning out your day. Now, I know I don't like planning. I like to live spontaneously. I'm quite a fiery person. I don't like everything too rigid and structured. However, this is very true. Valuing time is a great healer for solving the blues. Yeah. So, maybe try and get into the habit this week of looking at your time, how you're allocating your time, and if you're putting it to good use. Okay, so thank you for listening to me, and please go and implement everything to do with time I've told you today. And as I've said to you before, even if it's only one thing you do you know what I mean? If you put a clock in your child's bedroom and you make sure it's simple, perhaps you have to change the clock. Or take a walk around your house. Do you have clocks anywhere? Are they working and are they on time? I mean, even the central heating clock, yeah? I noticed on my digital clock on the wall for the central heating, it was 10 minutes slow. This is a little while ago. And it was sort of like bugging me. Every time I walked past it, I kept thinking, oh, yeah, I must change that. But you've got to fiddle about with it. And I thought, oh. And I kept putting it off and putting it off. And, I was not very good with time around that time. I remember getting to appointments. There were always delays. Very weird it was. Anyway, it's correct now. Yeah, so everything, look where time is in your house and make sure it's working and on time. Okay, see you again tomorrow. Bye.